Watts has appeared in such films as The Addams Family and Casper, currently starring in the John Waters film Picker. Please welcome Christina Ricci. Good to see you again. How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah, it's good to watch your career sort of take off. Each time you come back, it's bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger. I'm getting dressier and dressier every time I come.
And things are going great.
Yeah.
Now, I hear you got a new tattoo, and
I do.
I'm trying to, I don't see it, so it's obviously, is it someplace where we...
Yeah, just, I'm not taking off all my clothes, so.
No, please don't feel pressure. I should,
yeah, just a little bit.
Back here?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, this is a great job. Now, how far do I go?
That's pretty good.
Oh, right there. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Can we show? Oh, it's a lion.
Yeah, it's a lion.
Now, is that a real tattoo or is it one of those fake ones?
No, it's real.
It's
it doesn't
real.
actually come up. Zip me back up,
okay,
please.
Zip it back up. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Thank
Feel like
you.
I'm in some Tennessee Williams play. Yeah, I don't. Now, what possessed you to get the?
Well, when I was little, I was always, I loved the C.S. Lewis Narnia Chronicles, and I read them all the time. And I was obsessed with Aslan the lion, who's the god of Narnia.
Right.
And I just thought he was fabulous. And I even started praying to him instead of our normal God, because I thought he was much more interesting. And then, like 2 years ago in New York, I was at an ATM machine, and I found this little piece of white cardboard, and somebody had drawn this lion on it. And I just loved it, so I picked it up. I carried it around for a while, and one day I was bored, so I decided to get it.
Okay, so someone left a piece of graffiti at the ATM machine, and you decided you should put that permanently on your body.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? See, I don't even know. What does a tattoo like that cost?
It was like $40.
Oh, $40.
No, because there's no color, it's just an outline. It took him like 10 minutes.
Basic, simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you're not in New York anymore. You moved here, right?
Yep.
So now you live in L.A.
Yep.
How do you like it? You seem like a New York type person to me, but...
Well, I mean, I love New York.
Yeah.
But we were just getting, like, New York is very exciting, and you always go out and party, and I was getting kind of sick of that.
Right, okay.
So LA is sort of more relaxed, and you can be a little bit
Are you living
healthier.
in a house now or an apartment?
I live in a house, which is kind of weird if you grew up living in apartments.
Yeah.
Because at least if you get killed in the middle of the night, the person next door is going to hear you scream.
Yeah.
And here...
And what are they going to do in New York besides go back to bed?
Well, they might call the super.
Oh, they'll call the superintendent.
Right. And
who, of course, get the apartment ready for the next person. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I see.
Exactly. But here, nobody hears anything. You know, you're up in some canyon or whatever, and nobody's going to hear you. So for the first, like, 2-3 months, and even now, I have a little paranoia. I always think I hear things in the middle of the night, and I try to wake up my boyfriend, but instead of just, like, wake him up, I tap him.
Like that? Yeah.
Like that. Like, and it takes about 2 minutes before he finally will feel it. And by the time he wakes up after 2 minutes of me, like, annoyingly tapping at him, he's, like, raving mad. And then he yells at me, and we lock all the doors again and check things, and we go back to bed.
Why not just lock the doors before you go to bed? And maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe rather than check.
We've set up a system so that now every single door that you could possibly get to the bedroom by, like the hall door and the kitchen door, and
you
all
have a
that
lock on that.
is now locked.
Oh, okay.
So it's a big thing if you want to get out of bed for a glass of water.
Yeah. And do you still hear noises?
Oh yeah, constantly.
Like, what do you hear? Is there animals in the...
Like houses, like, you know, houses creak, and then my kitten decides to play with the window or something, and I think someone's, like, coming in or scratching. Like, she'll just, like, scratch at the window or something.
Scratch at the window. That means there's someone outside if the cat does it.
Well, see, that's what I think.
Yeah.
And that's why I have a problem. And then also I have this fear of bugs, and I always think there are bugs crawling all over me in the middle of the night.
Like there's a lion on your back? That kind of... that kind of... You look over... How about driving? How do you do? Did you drive in New York?
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, you're one of those people. Look out!
Yeah. I'm sort of a nervous driver, and I speak to myself a lot.
You talk to yourself while driving?
Yeah, like I'll say, okay, here comes the stop sign. We're stopping at the stop sign. And, and then I come out to make a left-hand turn, and I go out to the middle. And then I say, am I out far enough? Yeah, I think I'm out far enough. No, you bet. And then I yell at the drivers coming up, like, don't you dare go. And I curse at them and stuff like that.
Well, that can be dangerous in L.A.
It can, but I don't actually roll down the window and curse. I just curse at them to myself and my companion, whoever's driving the car with me. I mean, I'm too frightened of people to actually
Okay.
Like give them
so
the
they can
finger
just
or
see you
anything.
mouthing some of them.
Right, right. They don't know what I'm doing.
Like that, I see. How about the freeway? Do you go on the freeway?
I like freeways. I get a
Oh, you
little...
like the freeway?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, any time where I can just drive straight and not worry about like going on a little street where there are cars parked on both sides and I think I'm gonna sideswipe them. Anything where it's like straight and there are 4 lanes, fine.
Straight and 4 lane. Now, do you stay in or do you wander?
If I once in the beginning, like,
Yes.
because the on-ramp
Yeah.
is a big source of anxiety. But once I get on,
Now, why? Now, tell me why. Because the on-ramp is only like that long. It just gets you on to the
I
freeway.
know, but there are cars coming and you have to like speed up. And I'm
Oh.
always like, I used to drive with my mother out here and she'd be like, speed up, come on, Christina, just speed up.
Right.
And or yell at me or be like, you're going too fast, watch out, there's a car coming. And I would just start having like a breakdown. And finally,
So now you just talk to yourself instead of talking to your mother.
exactly.
I see. Wow.
But then once I'm on and I start to get a little confident,
Right.
I become a total lane changer. And
And just change willy-nilly.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever use the signals or anything?
I do. I use signals all the time,
Yeah.
even when there's no one around. Like, we'll be driving up my street and I'm about to drive into I must turn into our driveway and I'll signal and there's no one on the street. My boyfriend's like, exactly who are you signaling for?
Well, no, that's good, but you should do that.
Right, it's good
like closing
practice.
the door in the bathroom when you're alone. You know,
Right.
you just do that.
Right.
Now, tell me about Pecker. Tell me about Pecker. Tell me about Pecker. People turning in now.
Actually, my friend was telling me that he went to see the movie and he got there kind of late and he ran up to the ticket seller and he was like, can I still get tickets for that Pecker? And they laughed at him.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. But Pecker is the character's name, right?
Right. But I'm just saying he basically named it that just to screw everyone over.
Okay, and he plays a photographer, and you're his girlfriend.
Exactly.
And what scene is this?
His first art show in some little deli in Baltimore.
Let's take a look. Well, congratulations. The film is, it's out now.
Yes, it is.
And congratulations. You know, every time you come back here, you're a bigger star. So sometime maybe you'll have the Academy
having
Award
me
sometime.
back.
I will keep having you back. You're great. Thanks, Christina. Be right back with RW. Bonnie Raitt right after this. Don't go away.